How do you like the sunrise? Look how clear the beach is. Just listen. It's beautiful. I made a whole video this morning about what to do if you're coming out. Okay? And it did not come out right. So here's Granny trying to redo this. So, anyway, what I was talking about was that this is Granny. This is Granny's opinion. It is not set in stone. It's only what I think. If you're going to come out, go and borrow a rig. Go and rent a rig. Go and try a rig out and sit in it for a few hours to find out what you are up to, what can work for you. I just happened to luck out and get this one reasonably. It is very claustrophobic because it's very small. I do not have a lot of space. Do not run out and buy everything that's on the shelf. You will come out with a whole batch of stuff you may never use. I bought tarps and tents and I never used them, so they're gone. My two main things is something to cook on, which I got a butane. It is a Coleman, and it's got a tall, like 8-inch, 12-inch little thing of butane that pops in and cooks. If you're a heavy cooker, well, you might want to go to the big canisters of propane. I mean, that big, you know, the 5-gallon one. I don't cook a lot. Butane goes really, 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 really fast. And I was watching a movie and I forgot to stop it before I started the video. I went and rented some movies because, and that's a whole nother thing. Anyway, the cell service, especially in Texas, it's very different. Verizon does not work here in a lot of places. So it does not work here on the beach. Anyway, I hope you enjoy the beach intro. Prior to this, like I said, Granny does not cut. She just does everything. I'm natural. I'm here to have a good time. I'm not going to spend 3 to 4 hours uploading this video and putting in my intro and all the stuff. I want you to enjoy it. I want you to learn something. This one is about butane and propane. I have a propane buddy heater, the medium one that stands up. And that is something that is wonderful. But when you use these two items, I warn you now, never leave them for a second when they're on. I put my butane out into the middle of the floor. See, buddy, he's sitting down there on the floor. I hope you can see him under all that stuff. Okay? I pull him out to the center of the floor where I can use him. I turn him on and I watch, because you don't want him to warm up the sides, the front, or up above. So you have to be very careful. That is flame. So you sit on top of him and you watch while you're using it to warm up. Now my rig warms up really well, so I go and start my rig. A lot of people, they have generators and stuff, and so they use that. Okay? So that's my opinion. I like the medium buddy heater. The other one is too small and the other one is too big. So I like the medium-sized one. The Coleman is great, but if you're going to cook a lot of stuff, it uses up a lot of butane. In Quartzsite, in I think November through to March or so, they sell at K&B. They sell it for $1.50 a can. The butane, I bought like 24 cans. It's 24, I think it's $1.50 a canister. Normally they're $3 in Walmart, if you can find them in Walmart. Most people don't know about quartzite. I knew to stock up, and I haven't even used one hardly since I left quartzite because I've been plugged in different things. And I haven't really been cooking. I mean, I heat up every morning. I get up and I heat up my tea water maybe to make a little cereal. And I had multiple meal for breakfast. And I haven't even had a banana, but I had some meal replacement. Here, I'm trying to drink. I'm just, yeah. I don't have a refrigerator, and I don't want to put it over ice. I want the protein, 12 grams. So, you know, I put it in my coffee, or in my tea. I drink Bigelow's vanilla chai tea. And I put that and some coffee mate in it, and then that. I try to get it all in, but it's really, really gets hard. And then I started putting it in my multiple meal. So I eat multiple meal too, just a little bit. I'm too heavy. I looked at that video yesterday. So today I'm going to have for lunch, I bought a salad. It's been 2 days ago. It's been sitting in my non-working refrigerator. So I'm going to bring it out pretty soon. Anyway, that's a couple of my hints on what to do when you're starting out. But try out rigs. Don't get carried away buying stuff, please. Because in the end, you're going to turn around and resell it or give it away. I just gave everything away. It's hard. Chairs, it's just like buying chairs. Okay, you want chairs. Okay, fine. Get you one chair per person. Don't get excited and go buy 2,000 things. I'm heavy, so I bought a heavier chair. And you want to get what's right for you. And you will learn when you're out here, because I tried 2 different people's chairs, so I knew those little tiny things weren't going to hold me up and get me doing what I needed to do. So I bought a heavier chair with a wider base, because my hips aren't skinny. But I'm hoping I got to knock off about 15 pounds. I do not like the way I look in the video when I was walking on the beach yesterday. I do not like the way I look today. Anyway, try out people's rigs. Go in people's rigs, even if they're sitting at home in the patio. If your neighbor has one, ask them. We're thinking of buying one. Can we sit in yours for a couple of hours and try it out and see what we think? Because just moving around, pretending you're cooking, pretending you're taking a shower, or you're doing this, you're going to find out, oops, that's different, okay? So try it out. And you can build and change some things. Like I put a board across here to make my bed go across the van instead of lengthwise, because there's 2 beds on each side and they had a center to pull out. Well, I don't want something I got to get up and make up every morning to get up. I'm made mine permanently across the back and shrank it where it's only like 30 inches or 32 inches. So people, that is Granny's opinion on how to start out and a couple of things to think about. Check it out. If you don't work on it, you're not going to be happy with what you get. You've got to try it. Because the other day, Aja was like, she wanted to downsize. She thought about getting something like mine. I said, fine, go in there. Well, it didn't take her long to realize, I'm claustrophobic. And I said, yeah, you've got twice what I've got. She says, oh yeah. Okay, so she figured out this van was not what she wanted. She wanted something smaller. But I think she's pretty much figured out her rig is perfect. It would be perfect for me. I would have a little more width. But as it is now, I can still go into parking lots and park. And if I'm really careful, I can get into one, because I have a snub nose. And because I'm 21 and a half, almost 22 feet long. Anyway, this is Granny's opinion. Hope you enjoyed the morning on the beach. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.